Hey there, so let me tell you about a tale about one time I was riding my side by side with a whole bunch of people up in northern New Hampshire, and I was riding in a pit, and I almost lost my life. And if I had made different choices earlier that day, I would not be talking here today with you now. So it was after a long day of riding. We got to see some awesome things. Great trails, of course. New Hampshire is just an awesome place to go. And we were just found this pit that we went to and was cruising around the pit and doing all these awesome maneuvers, and just all of us were goofing off, donuts and just having a good time. And I never really exercised or stretched the legs of my side by side to the fullest, and I was just kind of really ripping it this particular day. And there's a pretty flat and level graded and this area, and I was going through this pedal back and forth, kind of just ripping through it and so forth. Well, this one particular time I was going a lot faster, and I happened to hit this pedal just right, and I must have hit a deeper spot that I never hit before, because I loaded my suspension up, and it caused me to fishtail. And I made the mistake of instead of, when your suspension is loaded like that, you need to mash the throttle and just keep the suspension loaded so it doesn't recoil or rebound on you in a way that makes you lose control. Well, I made the mistake of lifting the throttle off, and it unloaded, and it threw all my weight on the driver's side tires as I was shifting to the left. Well, at that point, of course, then it caused me to roll. I rolled several times, flipped over end, and then I hit another point, and I ended up catapulting to a point where I was 6 feet up in the air. And for the people that were watching me, they could actually see the horizon behind me. And I landed down, and I stopped, and I ended up on my wheels of all places, which is good. Um, but everybody that saw the thing, they just thought for sure that I was a goner. And um, well, then they're thinking as they're racing up to me, because I actually just kind of looked up and I just see this wall of people coming, riding their units over towards me, four wheelers and side by sides, racing over to see if I was okay. And they're thinking that they're going to have to call Air Life after that, for sure. Um, well, needless to say, earlier that day, they're making fun of me because I'm putting on a helmet and so forth, and got the harness inside the unit and such. But I wanted to have a helmet on, and because I knew I was going to be pretty aggressive that day. But well, that helmet saved my life, because that roll cage basically pierced in and made a sharp point right where my head hit. And if that point had hit my head without a helmet, that would have killed me instantly. It would be a total different story. Um, the helmet literally saved my life, and I don't doubt that whatsoever. And all of them, they basically at that point they admitted that that I was right. I'd made a good choice, because it would have been a total different story. Um, and they would have been calling Air Life. They know they would have. So with that being said, make sure you consider wearing um, the proper safety gear, no matter what anyone says, because you just never know. Things happen, especially in this sport. Um, so definitely consider wearing a helmet. Spend the money. You're protecting the most vital organ in your body. You can live without an arm, you can live without a leg, but you can't live without your head, nor your skull or your brain. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you want more details, or I wrote a review on helmets, check the link in the bio or in the description down below, and go check it out. And I will talk to you later. Hope you learn from, well, what was almost a big mistake for me. I'm glad I'm here to tell you about it.